Hey family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt. If you're new here, welcome. Remember to stay till the end of the video for more information about the giveaway on this channel. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. That'll give you all the latest videos and updates from myself. Follow me on Instagram, that is linked below. Very easy to get to. Let's jump in. Budget, budget, budget. Some people hate it and some people love it. But it is the foundation of your financial journey. It's where it starts and ends. And no one seems to talk about it. Why? But Matt, a budget constricts my spending. But Matt, I don't have time for a budget. But Matt, it doesn't apply to me. But Matt, I didn't smash the like button. Wait. Okay, I think you should budget. And also, let's smash the like button right now. Together. Let's do it together. It's free and easy. Okay, guys? Now, all these are interesting points. But budgeting is super important. Like I said earlier, it's the start of your financial journey. What is a budget? A budget is an estimate of income and expenditures for a set period of time, usually a month. You can do it yearly. I honestly recommend doing both. So you can do a monthly and a yearly. Now, a yearly is more complicated. All it is you just times everything by 12 because there's 12 months in a year, right? So basically the monthly ones we're going to focus on today, and then if you want to do a yearly one, just multiply everything by 12. First thing I want to talk about is paying yourself. I think a lot of people misconstrue this topic, you know what I mean? You got to pay yourself first, extremely important, vital. You know what I mean? If you're going to pay everybody else, why not? You got to put yourself first, right? Put yourself first. So what does it mean by pay yourself? Good question, Matt. So basically, what it means is at the beginning of the pay period when you get paid, you need to invest either in yourself, into mutual funds, into something that's going to give you a return for your future. Good answer, Matt. So it's simple. Just before you pay anything else, pay yourself first. Put it in a separate account. Super simple and easy. Okay, guys, we'll go over an example of this in the example of the budget that we're going to do later in this video. So here we go. So we're going to walk through a zero-based budget. What is a zero-based budget, you may ask? A zero-based budget is when you spend all your money on paper before the month begins and you end with zero, right? So basically, you know where everything's going to go and there's going to be variations. But Matt, what happens if the water heater breaks? But Matt, what happens if my window and my car gets broken into? But Matt, hey, okay, calm down. Calm down. We're going to get to that. There is variations in budgets. If you have an emergency fund and a line item within the budget, you'll be okay. We're going to go over an example of a budget and how to do it. The average income in America is $68,703. And I'm going to go off the lower side of the budget. So we're going to do $4,000 a month after taxes, right? That's very reasonable for the average American. And let's go to it now. Okay, guys, here we are. So we're going to start out with the 4 basic needs in life: food, shelter, transportation, and clothing. That's the basic things that we all need in our lives, which most of us have, which is a good thing. So we're going to go out to the budget. So we have the income of $4,000, like we talked about earlier. This is the assumption of a single person, and this is after taxes. So single person after taxes, $4,000 a month, which means $2,000 every 2 weeks, which is very reasonable in America. And the average income is a little bit higher than this, so we're just using this as an example. Next, we have our expenses. Now, the other assumption is that you already have a car that's paid for, and if you don't, we'll do a video in the future on how to actually pay for a car in cash within a year, 18 months, very reasonable with a normal job like this. Okay, guys? So we can do that. So pay yourself first. We talked about that first. I said 5 to 10%, which is very reasonable. So 5% of $4,000 would be $200. 10% of $4,000 would be $400. I went on the higher side with the $400. Now, what do you invest this into? Either education of some type, or you can invest it into investment accounts such as a Roth IRA or an investment brokerage account, or you could do 200 in each. You know, that's always a good option too, to diversify. So that's 400, that's 10% of the top line 4,000. All right, next thing that's on everybody's top of mind is rent. Did a very reasonable rent here, $1,200 a month. And then next is food, $450 a month for a single person, should be plenty. Utilities, $150 a month in an apartment, very reasonable. Insurance, this could include renter's insurance, life insurance, any type of insurances that you have, $150. Very reasonable. Gas for your car, $50. You know, for me, it costs $25 every time to fill up. If you fill up twice a month, that's $50 a month or $60, you know, somewhere around there. Very reasonable. Phone, we all have one, $70 a month. And then we have streaming services, which is pretty high, $50 a month. So that means you have Netflix, you have Hulu, you have Discovery Plus, you have Disney Plus, you have them all for $50 a month. You can get a lot for $50 a month. Entertainment, you know, it's going out. This could be higher if you want, but it's going to take away from another big part of the budget. The entertainment could be higher. This is eating out or whatever entertainment, going to the movies, which we don't do that much anymore. But whatever entertainment you want to do, this number can be higher, but the reason it's not is because we have a big chunk of the budget going to something important, which we'll see at the end. Next, we got health insurance, $100 a month, which is, I think, pretty reasonable, especially for a single person that's relatively healthy, and if their company's helping, $100 a month should be good. Travel, this is a luxury. If you do $100 a month, you save it, times 12, that's $1,200 a year. You can go on a couple pretty nice vacations for $1,200 in a year. You know, you can go to California, you can go to Vegas, you can do some stuff. The variance, this is what I was talking about. If something happens, right? So if something happens during the month that you didn't expect, we did a 5% variance from the whole entire budget, which is $200. So if something happens, your transmission, the tire goes out, you need to buy something for the house or the apartment or whatever, $200 variance, you have that cushion within the budget. Also, we want to have an emergency fund, which is fundamental. So you have an emergency fund, you do a budget, you're going to be financially successful. So we have the variance of $200. Now the next is the gym. I put that in there because I like going to the gym. My gym membership is $20 a month, so I put that. And then, finally, that all comes to $3,000 a month. Haircuts. Now, for gentlemen or ladies, you know, if you could do $50 a month on haircuts, very reasonable. And then finally, we have a house down payment fund, which is $950 a month, which, you know, you can save that at the end of every month if you went by this budget for the $4,000. The only thing that this does assume is that you don't have any car payment or you don't have any student loan debt. So I would recommend getting rid of. So I would say this is a pretty solid budget on $4,000 a month. You can invest in yourself. You can invest in the stock market on $4,000 a month, a good amount of money. And you can save for a house and you can live a good life. And yeah. And then once you get your house done, your house down payment fund, if you did that for 2 years, you know, you'd have a good chunk to put down in a house. And you'd have some money in your IRA, so you'd be doing good, you know. In the scope of your lifetime, hopefully your income does go up over time. And yeah, so this stuff is really fun for me. I really enjoy doing it. And I'll definitely do more videos like this in the future. And then if we go over here on the other side, we have ways to make more money. Isn't that the question on top of everybody's mind? So I got a couple ways for you to make some more money. Get a roommate. Now this automatically helps you make more money because you get to keep more of the money you already have coming in. So then you could split the rent with somebody, and that's a big advantage. Next, do Uber or DoorDash. This can bring in a couple $100 more a month, up to $1,000 reasonably. Probably like $200 to $700 a month coming in every month from that if you did it on a consistent basis. Next, start a side hustle. You know, something that you're passionate about. What do you like? What do you don't like? Figure it out. Start something. You can manage a social media for a small business. That'd be a good little side gig. You could walk dogs if you're a dog person or house sit. And then also sell stuff that you don't use anymore. So I'm sure there's some stuff that you have. That you don't use anymore, so you could sell it. Alright guys, so that's the wrap up of budgets. We can definitely do more of that in the future. I really enjoy numbers and budgets and looking at that stuff. And I definitely want to help you guys figure out tips and tricks to keep more money and how to use it more wisely and build some wealth for yourself. So that's kind of the first part of budgets, of many more to come, and we'll do different things. And also in the future, we can definitely look at going from zero to getting a car that's a $2,000 or a $5,000 car that's paid for, and then kind of moving up in cars. So we can do a video on that, which could be a big hit. And I want to help you guys figure out how to, you know, responsibly get a car and just keep moving up in car and get a nice car eventually, and especially get a car that you want, because you know me, I love cars. So we'll get to that too in the future. Okay guys? So On to the next thing. There's a $100 Visa gift card giveaway on this channel. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that fun stuff. So basically what's going to happen when we hit 1,000 family members, I'm going to pick one of you beautiful people randomly and give you a $100 Visa gift card giveaway. So that'll be kind of cool. And remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram. It is linked below. Do all that fun stuff. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Remember to continually work to become the best version of yourself. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.